Hey y'all, it is Taco Tuesday, and do you ever find yourself in that position where you're just like, tacos again? I know, me either. But I just thought sometimes, you want to change something up. We love the flavors of tacos, and I just thought I might change it up a little bit. And I thought I might hop on here with y'all, and we'll just kind of change it up ourselves. We'll use some of the same stuff that we eat on taco night, but we're going to put it in a casserole and just make it a Mexican lasagna or casserole or whatever we want to call it, right? I'm going to start off with some ground beef, and I chopped an onion. I chopped a little Vidalia onion. You can do a yellow or white, whatever you have. I've got my taco seasoning. It's a one-stop shop in this, so you don't have to get all your little bottles out of your cabinet. I love that. And I've got about 2 1/4 pounds of ground beef, and it's real lean. And I've got my tacos, my corn tortillas. I've got a little bit of garlic, pre-chopped garlic. And my cheese and my bean of choice. I'm going to use black beans tonight. You could use pinto beans if you don't like it. You could use the canned refried, or you can make those refried beans on the fly, like I called them in that video, that you make refried beans from your canned pintos real quick, and they're delicious. I'm going to choose black beans tonight. You can make any kind of casserole you want, or lasagna, right? And I think I'm going to put these little Mexican Rotel tomatoes and green chilies in my ground beef too. So I'm going to get y'all over here to the stove, and we'll get that done, and then we'll put our casserole together. So I'll see y'all at the stove. All right, y'all. I'm going to turn the stove on, and first I'm going to saute some onion and some garlic to go in our meat mixture. I'm just going to give me a few rounds of olive oil like that, or a couple. And I've got about 3/4 of a cup of, this is a Vidalia. I love it when those come out around here. From Georgia. Hey, Vidalia, Georgia. And I'm going to put me about a heaping teaspoon of this pre-chopped garlic. I love that. I love that during the week. I sure do. If I'm making gumbo or something I really take my time with, I'll chop up my fresh garlic and do it all from scratch, but during the week, that pre-chopped is a lifesaver. My friend Britt said she didn't even know that existed until she saw me cooking with it. So I was glad to share that little trick. And you know what I saw the other day in that same container? Same container, just like this. Of course, they have pre-chopped minced ginger, and I use that in my fried rice. But I also mince my own ginger. But anyway, I'm getting way off the beaten path. I went down a little rabbit hole, didn't I? I saw it sitting right beside this minced garlic with some minced onion. And I thought, how fantastic. That would be great, like if you're making a big bulk of meatballs like I do. Oh my goodness, that would be such a time saver. So, I didn't get me a thing of it, but I'm going to get me a thing of it. Yes, I am. Y'all see I'm just kind of pre-softening these onions just like that before I add our ground beef. Here we are. And I've got, this is about 2 1/4 pounds. And y'all, of course, this is going to be way too big for John and me. And of course, you could scale it down. But what I do is I go on and make a big old 9 by 13 casserole, and then I can freeze at least half of it, and we can have it a whole other time. So yes, you can freeze this. Now, is it going to be as good as the time when you first make it? Usually not, but it's not bad. It still tastes good and everything. The tortillas just seem to get a little bit different consistency. So, but you can freeze it. Yes, you can. I'm not going to put any salt and pepper, only because I am going to season it with that taco seasoning. We need to homemade some of this together one time, and a lot of times we'll have it homemade, but I don't today. And it's a quick time saver just to buy these packages because they've done all the work for us, haven't they? Let's see what's in here, guys. Spices including chili pepper, paprika, oregano, salt, and onion and garlic. So yes, it has salt, and I'm not going to add any more since it has the salt in here. I'm going to let this ground beef. One time I said hamburger, and somebody just had 10 fits on me. We're just cooking, right? I know it. I know it. Goodness gracious alive. But anyway, as soon as I get this ground beef done, mine's really, really lean, and so it's not going to have any fat to pour off of it. I'm going to add this taco seasoning, and I'm going to meet y'all right back over here at the island, and we are going to put our little lasagna together. I'm going to spin y'all around just a little bit and show y'all I'm going to open my beans, and I'm going to get those drained as well. I am. Oh, and I need to open those, Rotel tomatoes too. I'm not going to drain those. I'm going to put those over in our taco mix, so I'm going to put that over there. Tell you what, let's open it first, right? I might let some of the liquids cook out a bit while it's on the stove. I sure may. Oh boy. Alright, let's get out my nice one from Pampered Chef. It never lets me down. I need to throw that other thing in the garbage, don't I? There it is. I can see that drawer open too, and I heard you. I heard you. There we are. That can go in our meat over here with y'all. Now we'll get these black beans draining. And you can put, you know, you could do this with chicken as well. You could do it with some ground turkey. You could just make this your own, right? Alright y'all, this meat is nice and browned and looks good and smells good. I'm going to put this can of these Rotel, well, let me not say Rotel, that's the brand, diced tomatoes with lime juice and cilantro. Yum. I'm going to put that whole can in there, just like that. That'll add us some tomato into our lasagna, our Mexican lasagna. Right? And then I'm going to put this package of all our seasonings, taco package. What size is it? What size is it you say? Let's see here. I don't want to lie to you. Let's look. It is a 1 ounce or 28 grams of seasoning that's going in here to that 2 1/4 pounds of ground beef. Not hamburger, ground beef. Oh my, right? Okay guys, that's looking good. I'm just going to let that come to a nice boil. I guess you say just cook out a little bit of that Rotel juice or those tomatoes and green chili juice. We're ready though. We are ready. I'm going to meet y'all back over here and let's put this thing together, okay? All right, y'all. It looks good, doesn't it? We need to taste it. They tell us good cooks taste their food as they go, right? So let's do a little taste and see if we might need a little salt or what. Well, it's hot. And very, very tasty. That's good. Okay, guys. Let me move this over a bit. I gotta do some rearranging. Y'all see this gallo back here, this rooster? I bought him in Mexico, or John bought it for me. We took a little cruise years ago, and we went to the market when we got off the ship there in Mexico. It was Cozumel, and he was there, and he was supposed to be carved out of shark bones. Is that true? I don't know, but he was cute anyway, so we brought him home. I wanted a gallo from Mexico, so he is my rooster from Mexico. Now, I don't keep him down here on the counter. He's actually up on the fur down up there because he's, he is brittle a bit, you know, like bones. So, maybe that's true. Maybe it's true. All right, guys. Because I want to keep him safe is what my point was. I've got me a 9x13. And I'm going to spray it real good so it'll clean up real easy for us tonight. Yes. Easy, easy cleanup, right? Okay, first thing, I'm going to take some of these yellow tortillas. And you could use the white. I love the yellow because I just like the color, you know. I love colors because we do eat with our eyes, don't we? Let me get y'all down here. I know, I've got to get y'all down here. I hear you. Here I come. Mucho better, right? Yes. All right, y'all see what I'm doing? I'm lining the bottom of this with these yellow tortillas. And you could use flour tortillas. I love the flavor of the corn though. And I'm kind of overlapping them too because I want them to have a good bottom, you know, a good base. All right, y'all. And I'm going to put a layer of the meat. Just like that. Gonna try to half it. You can do however many layers you want or however many layers you don't want. Just make it your own little recipe, okay? Again, I'm going to do maybe about half of these beans. I'm gonna try. Get it to all the corners. Is that about half? Possibly. Yeah. There we go. If you didn't have those chilies, those tomatoes and chilies, you could use salsa. So I got that out to remind me to tell y'all that. And if you want to add another layer, you could add some corn, either just plain corn or this Mexi-corn with the red and green peppers in it. So you see there's many options there. Okay, I have this Mexi-Cheese and it says it's 4 cheeses. And that's what I'm using. You use whatever you want to use. I'm going to do a layer. And this is going to be good. I think so too. I sure do. You could add some enchilada sauce, some canned enchilada sauce. I think that would be good as well. We're kind of just making this up as we go. We're just using our taco ingredients and making a casserole. Or lasagna, right? Because this is kind of like a lasagna, putting these layers like this. Once again, I think I'll start on this end this time. And you could pre-cook these too if you wanted to fry them in a little bit of oil. But I'm trying to do good during the week with John and me. I think that would add another little level of flavor though. I sure do. Okay. And I think y'all are getting this, aren't you? I do too, guys. Let's see, use one of my hot pads. And it's got a tad bit of juice. You see that bit of juice? Yeah, I'm going to put that in here too. Won't hurt a thing, will it? No. As long as it's not just a ton of it. We don't want to make taco soup. We'll do that on another video. As usual, my casserole dish runneth over. I am really bad about that. Bad or good, depends on how you look at it, right? There we go. We'll squish it down, squish it down. I'm glad I didn't just opt to put the corn in it. Right? Right? I know it. We don't have room for the corn. Okay. All right, y'all. You can do one of a couple of things. You can add more tortillas to the top. I have 2 layers already, so I think I'm going to not do that. And I'm just going to put the cheese on top. You can add tortillas and then you can add more cheese, whichever you want to do, okay? Or you could add cheese and then more tortillas and then more cheese. You could. You just could. Just saying. Matter of fact, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's just go over the top. Why not? We've got a few tortillas left. No need in wasting, right? I agree 100%. We can tuck everybody in here. Keep them warm and safe. There we go. Now then. Yes. All right, y'all. So I've got another package of this Mexi-Cheese. I know y'all are wondering what cheeses these are, right? Okay. Let me read, guys. It is Monterey Jack, cheddar, asadero, and queso asadero, A-S-A-D-E-R-O. I don't know what that is, but it's good. I know it's good because I get this cheese all the time. Yes, I do. And we want lots and lots and lots, correct? Yes. Tuck my little tortillas on the top. These are 2. I couldn't find a big 16 ounce of this Mexi-Cheese, so I got 2 8 ounces. And I don't think I'm going to quite use all of it. But, just letting y'all know what I started with. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Doesn't that look good? You know what? We are. Let's just do it. Let's do it! We're going to go big, right? Go home or go big? Go big or go home? One of those things. There we go. This is a little tip that one of y'all showed me one time when I was covering something to bake. I've got my oven preheated to 350. You need it to go a little quicker. You can do 375, just up to you. And I'm going to bake it covered for about 20 minutes and then uncovered for 15 to 20 and let it get golden and bubbly. But to cover it so my cheese won't stick, I'm spraying it with this non-stick spray. And that way we can get to eat all that cheese instead of stick, right? Exactly. And then I'll kind of just tint it, you know. I don't really like press it down on there anyway. Y'all know what I'm talking about, don't you? Okay, let me get this going. 20 minutes, guys. I was just looking because when I did that, I got this on the floor and it's quite slippery. Don't do that. That's another tip. Do it over by your sink. Anyway, what I was going to tell you, lots of you that watch, I'm cooking this like I'm going to feed, what, 6, 8 people, you know, like, I cook like my boys are still at home. I don't know. I don't know if I can change. I've never cooked little. But I want to tell you, you could, if you're just at home, it's just 2 of you and that's all you want to cook, or just 1 of you, you can put it in little pie plates, see? And you can do you a layer. You can even do a big like flour tortilla and layer you some up like that and cut it in like little pie shapes. Whatever you want to do, but you can get much smaller with it and still enjoy this good little meal. I'm also slicing very thinly some iceberg lettuce. Have to be real patient. And iceberg is the best for tacos, enchiladas, topping, whatever you're going to, our Mexican casserole to go with our guacamole and Pico de Gallo. It's crunchy. And so you don't have to go with any fancy lettuce. Just use some iceberg, right? Right, I agree. Iceberg is good to me. I love it. This is the only way I get John to eat salad is if it's iceberg lettuce. I love all the green and other stuff, but seriously, you need something to hold up to those, your Mexican flavors and your textures. And that is iceberg. It is your lettuce. Yes, it is. I washed it really good and it's been draining in this colander right here, okay? Be sure and wash your lettuce for sure. All right. I'm going to get this covered too and get it in the refrigerator with our guacamole and our pico. Okay, y'all, it has been 20 minutes. So it is time to remove the cover and go about 20 more minutes, right? Let's see if our non-stick cooking spray works. I did clean that off the floor so I wouldn't slip down here with y'all. Look, yeah. Oh, this is looking good. Yes, it is. All right, we're gonna go about 20 more minutes or 15 or however much you want after that. Just let it get heated through and bubbly on top. Benny, hush now, we're trying to make a video. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Come here. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Benny, did you want to get up here in the video? John just called. They were supposed to be hauling hay all day today since this morning. Well, guess what? They have water leaks instead for systems, and so it is 4:42. I thought I was going to have supper made and we were going to have a nice evening together. Well, guess what? Now I'm going to be hauling hay. I'm going to be the gate opener. So I may take y'all a little bit with me. I don't know. But anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cover this and I might reheat it a little bit before we eat it later tonight. But at least we got all this done, huh, Benny? Yeah. Benny Boo-Boos, tell everybody hi. Yeah. Tell everybody you were a little rescue, weren't you? Yes, you were. Yeah. Are y'all ready? Yum. Do you see all the layers? I know. It's so beautiful. Yes, it is. And it's so hot. Yes, it is. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna let it cool a little bit and then we'll taste test, okay? As long as I could, and I cut a little piece out of there. And I'm going to turn my timer off because I still had about 3 minutes left, I know. Now, what you could do at your home, if you're not having to go haul hay right now, you could just put your lettuce all over the top of it and your Pico de Gallo or whatever. But I gotta go haul hay with John, and John Tyler. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of our lettuce, just like that, make it pretty, right? And some of our Pico de Gallo, right on top here, just like this. Isn't that beautiful? It is, I know. Now, y'all know I have to take pictures. So I'm going to take pictures and then we're going to taste it. Get a little bit of that pico on there. This is a big old bite. I always take big, huge bites with y'all. Goodness gracious, Amy. That's very good with that Pico de Gallo on there. It gives it a real fresh flavor. I'm going to try it without it. We got to take another bite without it, right? Yeah. Yeah, we do. Oh, yeah, there y'all are. It tastes just like a taco in a casserole, guys. It sure does. Or in a lasagna, whatever we want to call it. Ooh, look at that toasty cheese. Okay, y'all. I got to get off here. I got to get everything covered up because I got to go haul hay. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye. Hey, hey, hey. That's what we've got going on today, is hay. But y'all know we got supper waiting, don't we? Yes, we do. Y'all see that awesome sunset going on back there? Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. Yes, it is. The last bell for today. Thank the good Lord for the end of the day. Or at least letting the sun go down so we'll end the day, huh? Well, it's almost dark, darling.
We're running early this year.
Did you know I was recording you unloading that hay?
I suspected that. I did. I suspected that.
Did you suspect that?
I did, darling.
Here is what I made. You know, it's on Taco Tuesday. I usually just make tacos. We've got a Mexican lasagna or Mexican casserole.
That looks good. Dear Father, I just thank you so much for this meal, Lord, and the hands that fixed it, Lord. Lord, thank you for plenty of work to do. I thank you for the day, Lord. Lord, please just lead, guide, direct us, Lord. Forgive us where we fail you. Keep your hand upon us, Lord. Be with the people in our prayers. Be with our nation. We love you so much, Lord, and thank you so much for the day. In Jesus Christ's name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Okay, babe. I'll give you a bite real quick before we go get our bath.
Yeah, I sure need one of them.
Do you need one of them?
Yes, ma'am.
It's got, you see all that meat and
I do.
cheese. And let me get you a little bite of pico with it because it's some fresh tomato, and I know you like that.
That looks so good.
I need to get you a little bite of this cheesy tortilla. Okay, here you go. What you think? Is it gonna make it for Taco Tuesday?
Yes, ma'am. All day long, that right there is good.
You want another bite?
Sure. Yes, ma'am.
All right, it passed, guys. I got you some shredded lettuce and the Pico de Gallo, and I know you don't do guacamole.
That's okay. It looks good.
It looks pretty and green,
It looks
baby.
good. It looks good.
All
You can
right.
have my share.
Okay, thank you, darling. That's
You
so
can have
generous.
my, you can have my share, darling.
That is so generous of you. Yes, it is. All right, guys. We'll see y'all next time.